about. Father, it's parenthood shit. Humble. I'm digging into this, honestly, knowing it's more than what I could see. Can't predict what's my future holding, my past far behind me. I know that life can get grimy, that's why I'll never look back, cause I already know what's behind me. Dear humble Lord, please come find me. Yes, I go hard for my son and my daughter. Never could fail as a father. Been through the times will be hard, believe me, of that I'm not bothered. Humbly in love with it all. Just trust when I say that I got him. Speak from the heart, the story we'll see if you come from the bottom. Digging into it, knowing I barely get through it. Takes all you got to be a man, just gotta level the usage. Make sure you don't have too little, and also don't overuse it. It's like my Libra scale, all it took was a balance of movement. As for my kids, I will prove it. There's nothing else I can do but to make sure every single footstep that I take is for you. By putting your best foot forward, I'll show you how to move and how to keep a strong knee that's really buckling through. Let's take them through it, the levels of evolution. How ladies can never prove it and fellas just never do it. But hold it tight while you down and then tiptoe in silent movement. Make sure no one that don't need to know never know how you move. That's how my kids, I will always grow. That's something.
Orange and Blue family, how you guys doing tonight? Welcome to another live show. We're at it again with family above everything. I'm your host, Juby the Tubi, and we're here with also Zenray, who's going to be joining us in a second. I'm live virtually from the Knicks locker room. Hope you guys had a great couple of days. I apologize in the last video. I know that I kept saying that it was Sunday when it was Tuesday. My mind is crazy, so I apologize about it. But we got some good stuff tonight. As always, the calls are the phone lines are open. We would love for you guys to give us a call and give us your thoughts on what you guys are thinking tonight. Aaron, what's going on, my brother? How you doing, man? Welcome. We're live here tonight again. Just give me 1 second, and we're gonna bring Zenray here, and we're gonna get right to it, man. We're gonna get right to it. It's exciting stuff. We got some stuff tonight for you guys, and we're going to talk about some interesting stuff. If you guys have anything you want to talk about, please let me know. And let's bring Zenray up in here right now, see what he got to say.
646-893-9464 or
Doing his little intro.
Zenray! Yes, Juby.
What's up, brother?
How you doing, Jube?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I was explaining to my viewers that I apologize about my craziness about on saying that it was Sunday when it was actually Tuesday. I was lost in the sauce, if you will. I had a great 4th of July, so your host Juby the Tubi wasn't all there and right in the head. So I apologize, guys. This is some trial and error stuff, and I got my days all mixed up. But don't worry, I'm focused tonight. Tonight I'm here for you guys. Want to hear what you guys got to say and what my partner Zenray got to say and what he's heard lately.
Yeah, I had to check my calendar 3 times every time you kept on saying it was Sunday. But it's okay. Yeah. So it's all good, man.
Hey, you're gonna learn. That's what happens when you got kids and grandkids and they drive you crazy.
I agree. So I was mentioning that Lillard made a statement sometime yesterday concerning the rumors that are out about him being traded, that he wants to be traded. He mentioned that he's loyal to the team. He's going to stay with the team, and he's going to play out the duration of his contract. So it looks like all that speculation is coming from somewhere. I don't know if it's coming from his camp, from his management, his people, or just people just talking. But he said he's going to stay there to the duration of his contract. So they have him rumored going to Golden State, Philly, being traded for their point guard, and being traded for Wiseman, their 7th pick in Golden State, and Wiggins. That's a lot of rumors and concerning him going, and 2 of the number 1 picks. So that's a big load. I mean, I think that load that Golden State can give him, that's probably the best package in Philly's package. And they don't care if they go over the pack; they'll pay the luxury tax or whatever they have to pay. So.
Listen, man, we've been going back and forth on this thing. And I've always said since the beginning, since day one, I don't want to part with RJ Barrett as far as the Knicks are concerned. And listen, if we can't get a Damian Lillard here without giving up RJ Barrett, I feel honestly, me personally, that it's a blessing. Let him stay in Portland. Let him go to Philly. Let him, I wish the guy the best. I wish him lots of money and good health. But like I told you guys before, you have to be thick-skinned and you have to want to play here. And I'm not saying he doesn't want to play here because he's always said that Madison Square Garden is a great place to play in. And a lot of players have said that over the last 25 years, oh, they would love to play in New York. But I also think that's just them hyping up their contract, hyping up for management to make some noise and bring them some talent around them. So I think that was all just bupkis. I never once thought Damian Lillard was going to come here. I think the Knicks management just needs to focus on free agents and how to better the team's shooting, how to surround Julius Randle, and some other stuff. That's basically my opinion, man.
Yeah, I was mentioning Scotty Barnes as a dark horse. That's the kind of wing you need. You get a Kispert or you draft a Scotty Barnes, the guy from Florida State. He's about 6'7", 227 pounds. He's your prototypical kind of wing you need that can shoot the three, plays defense, can drive, can dish. I mean, if I had my choice, both of these players, either one I'll go for. But Scotty Barnes is slated to be going the first top 7 picks. So
see, here's my problem with the draft, right? Like, we know what kind of coach we have, and thankfully he sucked up his ego and he let Emmanuel Quickly and Obi Toppin play this season. But I'm not really hyped about the draft and these guys because I don't see them playing too much next season or the year after. Yeah, it's good to have them just in case, somebody goes down. You always have players. That's why myself, once we hired Coach Tom Thibodeau, I told everybody, we got the draft picks. If they want 3 picks for a superstar player like Karl Anthony Towns, and we don't have to give up Randall and RJ Barrett, let's do it. Because at the end of the day, I think Obi Toppin and Emmanuel Quickly and these guys that we drafted were diamonds in the rough, and I don't think Tom Thibodeau, he likes to play a lot of young guys. Aaron, you know that. He used to be the coach of the Chicago Bulls with Derrick Rose, and, he burned Derrick Rose to the ground. Not saying he did a bad job with him because look at the player season career that Derrick Rose has had so far. But the guy likes to play veterans. He likes to play established players, and I'm happy that we got to see Quickly and Toppin, but I think that's going to be I don't think we're going to see too much of young guys playing anymore.
I think you're incorrect on that. I think Thibodeau's turned over a new leaf. I think he's expanded to become a better coach and a better person in terms of he's even been a player's coach this year. Players are saying how nice and how he pulls them over to the side, and he's changed. I think he expanded his mind for his game plan and how to treat players and communicate with players. So when you see Obi Toppin toward the end of the year, and even the playoffs show what he showed, you see Obi Toppin is going to be a player, and that's why he's in so much trade talk. Because a lot of people starting with him and Barrett, because these guys are players that are going to be very good players in the league, if not all stars. Yeah. And Quickly, news on Quickly, he's under COVID protocol, the U.S. team. So I think he's packed his bag and he's in isolation. I think I don't know if he caught COVID or he was out and then found the protocol rules in terms of being inside when he was supposed to, or just following their protocols at all. I don't know the full details, but he's been sent home on the COVID-19 protocol rules of the NBA or the U.S. Olympic team.
Well, we wish Emmanuel Quickly a speedy recovery. We hope everything works out, and I'm not sure if he was vaccinated. I don't know what his I don't know what Knicks management and players' point of view is, but we're not here to discuss that. But yeah, we wish him well. We hope he gets a speedy recovery, and he's ready for the summer league. Man, I would love to see. I'm hearing that they're gonna have a summer league this year. It's gonna be brief, but I think as much playing experience that they get, I think it's great for them. So I would love to see Obi and Quickly get out there and run the summer league, and then get into training camp and get as much experience as they need. But guys, the lines are open: 646-847-8293 and 646-893-9464. The numbers are on both screens. If you're watching my stream or if you're watching Zenrays Sports TV, please give us a call, guys. We want to hear what you guys have to say. Aaron, I know that you said that, you're not from the States, man, but we appreciate you being here and showing your support and love. and it goes a long way, man. If you can do, all I ask is if you can just watch us and give us a thumbs up and subscribe and pass the word on our show to all your friends and family members who are sports fans to come and check us out, man. Because I know we've been talking about the Knicks. It says I tried calling, I couldn't. So sorry. It's okay, Aaron. No problem, man. I appreciate you just being here. Like I was just saying, man. Just spread the love. Talk to your family, your friends. If you like, our show, just please, spread the word and have more people come and check us out. Not only do we discuss the Knicks, but we discuss all New York sports teams. We discuss all NBA sports teams. We're open to anything. Like I said, if you guys just want to come because you just want a nice peace of mind and a good vibe and some good ambiance, you're more than welcome to join us, man.
So you see the Chicago Bulls, Zach LaVine is a lot of trade talks as well. Something they have drafts. Zach LaVine, it's a big name that they're talking about. And I don't know if the Knicks will be interested by it. I wouldn't, because he has a year left in his contract. He already said when a player says that he's not planning to sign up with the team, his value kind of goes down. So you can probably get him for practically nothing. He's already said he's had problem with management, and he says he doesn't want to be with the team anymore. So Zach LaVine is an interesting option for next year. I wouldn't bite on anything because Chicago probably asked for a bit. I wouldn't be surprised if they trade him to and trade.
Aaron, what would it take for you guys to give us Zach LaVine? We want to hear your thoughts on it. I know you're a big Chicago Bulls fan, but to get Lonzo Ball, they're in the sweepstakes for him as well. So I just wanted to get your point of view, and you can write it in the comments if you want, on what you would give up for Zach LaVine realistically from the Knicks roster, with the exclusion of R.J. Barrett and Julius Randle. And what would you think about Lonzo Ball coming there? While you type that up, Ray, I also heard that the Knicks might be interested in two players. This is out of left field. We spoke about Kyle Lowery as a top free agent that they're going after, but I also heard Malcolm Brogdon, that's his name, from the Indiana Pacers. He torched the Knicks numerous times last season and the year before, and he's a solid point guard. Knicks Fan TV spoke about him. I always check those guys out. They're great guys. They spoke about him, and they also spoke about Colin Sexton. And I know you've been seeing a lot of media attention about him. And the only thing with Colin Sexton is I'm hearing they're trying to package him with the power forward. What's his name? Who used to pair up with LeBron James?
Yes, sir. I give me 1 second, Jube. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Dr. Longshan. Hello and welcome to Zen Ray Sports TV. I'm here with Juby at Family Above Everything. Thank you for joining the stream.
Welcome.
Doctor, appreciate it. And Pavel Ahmed. Hello to Pavel Ahmed and Dr. Longshan. Thank you for joining the stream here, and hope you're enjoying our content. Give us a thumbs up and subscribe to our channels. And if you have any questions, ask away. We talk about NBA, basketball. We'll talk, we'll go away from basketball a bit, but right now we're talking about basketball. And if you have a chance, you can give us a call. The number's on the screen, 646-893-9464 or 646-847-8293. Thank you, Doctor. Thank you, Pavel. Greatly appreciate it, gentlemen.
Absolutely, absolutely.
So you're mentioning Brogdon. I like him. I like him. I think that's a kind of typical point guard the Knicks can use. He can shoot the ball. You need a point guard who can threaten to shoot the ball from the outside. And if you can do that, it just makes everything easy for all the players on the team. That's something we didn't have. Besides Rose, hitting his shots. And that's why we went as far as we did, because we had our point guard playing. Rose has played a tremendous year for us. So if we get a Brogdon type of player here, I don't know what's going to cost him to get him. Is he a free agent or is he? He's
not a free agent. So it'll definitely have to be some kind of trade. And what they were talking about that I saw in a couple of chats was Kevin Knox, this year's number 1, and two second round picks possibly for him, which doesn't sound too bad.
Not
you know what I mean?
We keep our 19. I'll dangle the number 20.
No, I think they would want the earliest one. So it'll basically be like you're getting your point guard slash shooter. So you would be giving up 19. I think the Dallas picks, Kevin Knox, and something else they were saying for him. So,
Abraham James, welcome to the channel. I pray for all of us that can be safe in this pandemic. I agree with you, Abraham. All prayers to all the families and medical units and people who are helping to slow down this epidemic around the world, not only in the U.S., but I know around the world we have difficulties. Thank you for your prayers, Abraham. Mr. James, I greatly appreciate it. And thank you for joining our stream. If you have any questions about the NBA or the teams you follow, you can call us at listed on the screen. The numbers are listed on the screen. And my partner, Juby, Family Above Everything.
welcome.
Welcomes you here, Mr. James. Greatly appreciate it.
Aaron, I think my dad would love your videos. Yeah, Aaron, definitely, man. I would love to have your dad check us out. Definitely, we welcome everybody. It doesn't matter who. Father, I'm a dad myself. So is Mr. Zenray here. So fathers, mothers, grandkids, kids. We're not, we don't do anything. Let's see. Matthew Hernandez, my internet is terrible here. I'm sorry, man. I don't know what to tell you, man. Definitely would love for you to call if you guys can. If you can't, if you're working or anything like that, I understand. But yeah, the phone lines are up, guys. 646-847-8293 is mine. And for Mr. Zenray here, 646-893-9464. Ray, I can't think of the guy from the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's been in the back of my head. The power forward, he was with LeBron James. What's his name? Help me out here. He used to be in Minnesota.
Yeah, Kevin Love.
Kevin Love, thank you. See, guys, I'm losing my mind too. So, yeah, in order to get Colin Sexton, but in order to get, you got to take his contract back.
Right. Of course. I mean, his contract is kind of hefty, and I think he only has a year or two left in it. And Kevin Love is still serviceable. That's the kind of wing you can use, a person who can shoot the ball. So not only you'll get your point guard, but you'll get a wing between him and Bullock. I think that's not a bad. It depends. It depends how many years has left in his contract. His contract is kind of hefty. I think it's 2 years left in his contract.
2 years.
Kevin Love and Sexton package coming to New York, and if you don't have to give any of your top players, maybe some draft picks and maybe Kevin Knox and Nicolatina, I would go for that.
I would do that in a heartbeat, man. But
Kevin, he's injury prone. That's the only thing you have with him. He doesn't stay healthy. He doesn't play a whole 82-game season anymore. Maybe he plays 50 games out of the season. But that's something that Knicks management has to kind of decide on. But I wouldn't mind.
And I'm about to get Aaron a little upset. I really didn't want to bring it up, but I figured since Aaron, Chicago Bulls fan, I'll bring it to his attention. I'm hearing Chicago management is not really happy with Lowery marketing. So what do you think about that? Getting somebody like that, Zenry, Lowery marketing. You were talking to me about him in the draft, and I was like, another guy who looks like Porzingis, another Frederick Weiss. I don't want that bum here. And look at the kind of player he turned out to be. He's lax on defense. The guy plays no defense whatsoever. That's what I'm hearing all around the NBA, is that his defensive efforts are terrible. His rebounding is terrible for his size, but the guy can shoot the lights out of the ball. So what do you think about him?
That's the kind of wing we can use. We get a guy like that who can shoot the ball. Don't worry about his defense.
That's right.
He's coming to Tom Thibodeau land. And when you come to Tom Thibodeau land, first thing you have to do is move your feet and play defense, or you're not going to play a lot of minutes. And I'm pretty sure the way he structures his players to play defense.
Let's slide away from the Frank Nicolina, because I don't think nobody really What do you think is the most realistic offseason the Knicks can have, if you can name 2 players that they're going to end up here? Ooh, hold on. Tassim Akkar, what is the maximum age for playing sports? Akhtar, you can play sports at any age. My son is only 5 years old, and he plays sports outside right now too. Anybody can play sports. Any gender. But professionally, for the NBA in particularly, if I'm not mistaken, you have to be at least 1 year of college now, right?
No,
Right,
they changed it. School is coming at 18 years old.
18 years old to answer your question. Thank you for the question. And listen, all questions are welcomed. We appreciate it. Some I may know, some my partner might know, but that's what we're here for, guys, to educate each other.
Yes, sir. I agree. A great question, because a lot of people don't know that. People think, like in baseball, you can get a phenom coming in, but I think there's age restrictions. You have to be at least 18 years old. I think in most parts of the United States, 18 is the magic number for playing sports, professional
Yeah,
sports.
absolutely, absolutely. So, yeah, Ray, what do you think? The most realistic two players, let's just say, besides the players that are already on our team, what do you think is the most realistic players that the Knicks can get, and that you wouldn't be surprised if they just make these two mediocre, establishable moves and move forward?
Okay, so realistically, Norman Powell, we spoke about him.
Okay.
You just have to give him a contract. And I know he's interested. And I know at one point they were in talks. So I don't know if that cooled off because of the draft coming up, or they're just getting. But Norman Powell,
Okay.
Devontae Graham as your point guard. Because the other players you really have to trade and give some assets. These guys are free agents you can pick up. And Lonzo Ball, you don't think with Lonzo Ball, he's restricted. So he's a sign and trade type of player. You have to give up something for him. But if the Knicks could pick up a Devontae Graham as your point guard without giving anything up, and Norman Powell as a shooting guard slash wing player, he can play wing as well. I mean, I would go for that. That's realistic, because the only thing there, you have to just give up money, you give no assets up. The question
What would you grade that? If that was your only off-season moves, what would you grade your Knicks off-season right there?
I would say a B plus. I would say B.
B.
I think
Okay.
the Knicks fans will know they'll have their point guard. People underrate what Devontae Graham could do as a player. He can score. He can drive. He's not tall. I mean, I think he's like 6'1", 6'2" at best. Wet, But the guy can play. He's got that Muggsy Bowl type of guy. He's very quick. So, I mean, Devontae Graham is a player to look at. I think he's another player that if you get a point guard like that, and you get someone who can shoot the ball, because Devontae Graham can shoot the ball as well, and then you get Norman Powell, and then you got RJ, and you got Randall, and you got Mitch. It's a nice lineup, man. And you bring Bullock off the bench,
and Derrick Rose.
That's a nice team. Those two players solidifies a lot of your needs, and then